Everyone probably knew, like, someone that just likes to lie for no reason. And I'm gonna tell you a story about that person I knew. It might sound familiar because, I don't know, man, like, people lie for no reason other than because, I don't know, maybe they find, like, satisfaction in it. When at the start of high school, it was like, if you've been through high school, which, like 90% people have, if you've been through high school, at the start of high school, you usually just like talk to everyone, get the vibe of people, and that's kind of what I did. I just talked to everyone, and some people we ended up being friends, some people we didn't connect. That's normal. This person actually started off pretty, like, really
That's...
friendly,
The NCR is fortunate to have your
and
support.
yeah, is it not? He did not, like, I won't be naming names, but let's call him like Jack the Liar, because instead of like a serial killer, he's like a serial liar. Like really clever of me, okay? So, okay, anyway. So Jack is really a friendly guy, like he doesn't come off as an asshole at first. I remember the first time we hang out for a bit, it was just the two of us. We were in a band because, I was the head of a band club. Like, I don't know, like band club? What do you call it? Well, basically, like a group where all of the bands in the school just in a group, if you get what I'm saying. It's like, I'm like the head of it. When there was like event and stuff like that, like I organized them and told them like, hey, we're gonna be showing up for this event and we're gonna be playing things like that. Anyway, after a band practice, we were sitting around and then we were talking about like girls and stuff. I was having a crush on someone, and he said something along the lines of, I used to have a crush on her too, or something like that. I mean, it's kind of weird, but also there's no reason for me to believe that he was lying. And long story short, we're talking about like penis size too, and he said his was like as big as a fist. Again, there's no reason for me to believe that he was lying. I mean,
enough?
what? Okay, man. No, I don't have enough. Okay, man. Let's just shoot him. Again, there's no like reason for me to believe that he was lying at the time. And even though like it's biologically flawed, I just finished middle school, man. So what do you expect from me? So then life went on. We became closer friends. I was even added to
It
the
can be bought. It can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
K Kid. I was even added to his friend group, like his chat group. Even though I have like my own chat group. Like the other guys are fine. And then, the first time I start to notice how he's lying, so he's kind of disabled. So yeah, I'm talking about a disabled person.
It can be bought. It can be found
Yo,
at
shut
Mick
up!
and
I'm gonna
Ralph's.
shoot you. And I don't know how much detail I could get into without like. Well, I guess no one knows. Well, I'm just gonna upload this to my other channel, so my friends don't know who I'm talking about. Anyway, his right hand cannot move, basically. And you know, when I asked him like what happened to his arm, it was just like an honest question, right? It's not that offensive, I don't think. He said that he was driving a car when he was trying to meet with his girlfriend out of town. So again, at first I was like, what? We were just like finishing middle school. You were saying you're driving? So yeah, he got like wrecked in an intersection by another car, and then his hand just stopped moving, I guess. And no reason for me to believe that he was lying. So yeah, then I was talking to another friend, and you know, we're talking about him, and he said to my friend, that it was because of a fight. He was like in a fight club or something, and then he got punched so hard that, I don't know, I guess his left brain stopped working. Where? Okay. We need to walk around. And then I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, not gonna lie. So you just have like a bunch of... Hey, shut up. I'm telling a story. So you just gotta have like a lot of different stories for different people, I guess. And I met someone that knew him from middle school.
I've got you now.
Oh, god damn it. From middle school, you know, I did a little bit of digging. And you know, he said it was from birth, it was a birth defect, so I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Hello.
The boys were talking about like cars and stuff, and he sent a picture of his
You want
car,
someone dead, really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll give you the
quote unquote
names.
his car, and it was like a fucking Skyline, man, like a GTR Skyline, like Rule 34. I reverse search the image of it through Google, and I saw a news article saying it was like it was a seized car from Japan or something. It was illegally transported to the country, and then it was the exact same car, like the same exact picture too. And you know, I could have called out his BS right there and expose him to the people, but it's not really a big lie, you know. It's just kind of annoying. It doesn't affect my life. It's not a hurtful lie. It's just kind of ass. There was a lot of like grass breaking down. Okay, so I think this is the place. So then it kind of got out of hand, slowly but surely. Okay, that's the dude we were looking for.
Was there something else you needed?
Thanks for the
You're
food.
quite welcome. If you meet anyone who...
Okay, so that's it. Okay, that's kind of creepy, man. So I'm gonna head out. But then yeah. Where was I? Then yeah, it started getting out of hand, man. Like, not even just with me. He started lying about having a sex tape with his ex-girlfriend. This was later on, so not at the start of high school anymore. This was like 11th grade, maybe a year later. I just kind of felt sorry for his ex, and you know, I actually kind of knew her. We weren't close or anything, but we were in an in a in an organization together, and we just spread rumors about how they had
You
sex.
want someone dead? Really dead? Stop by the Silver
So,
Rush.
I started at band practice. I started not telling him when we had band practice.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
Soldier boys. Like, hey, Homelander. That's not Soldier Boy, that's the fucking. Whatever. And one time we had an event.
We've got
Like the
stuff
school
we're not
had
even
an
allowed to
event. I
sell,
think it was
people.
like Valentine
Only
or
at
something,
Mickey
and
Ralph's.
the bands were showing up. He asked me, so like I was discussing with the other band members and even like the teacher. Oh my god, I'm already shooting. Wait, I can wait. Need to save the NCR, man. Okay, so what are they shooting at? Okay, so now we need to go back to the king again. Whatever. Yeah, then like the teacher kind of stepped in, and you have to like let him sing with you. He was a vocalist, and okay, I was like, yeah, okay. So we had one last show with him, but then we kind of just stopped talking after that, and he obviously knew that I don't like him. One of my closer friends told me that he asked him,
You want someone
hey,
dead? Really dead?
Fail seems like he doesn't really like me. Do you know why? And he obviously doesn't tell him that it's about the lie. I don't know why actually. Like I tell him, where's the king, man? But after that, I really don't hear from him again. We're still like mutuals and Instagram, but that's kind of about it, really.
Only get one favor from the king.
Okay, fucking Stallone. Get your mouth straight, man. I'm joking,
Things have been a lot better
I
since
don't
you helped
hate
with those soldier boys.
disabled
Thanks
people.
again. So,
And other than that, he's like a good dude. He once bought me some coffee, and he once yeah, bought me coffee. That's about it, really. Yeah, and
Help you?
not a lie. When we were having the coffee, I just remember this one. He said that he got like 25 bitcoins. I mean, that's insane. At that point, I was like rolling my eyes, man. That was before the sex lie. Or the sex tape. I don't know, maybe they actually have sex, but I don't buy the sex tape, man. Where is Croker, man? Oh, oh my god, he's sleeping. So yeah, that's kind of about it, really. Tell me some stories about some serial liars that you know, and do not dox that person, because doxing is messed up. Doxing is when you're being too honest, and being too honest is as bad as always lying. Maybe. Well, in that case, yeah. Like, being too honest would actually harm someone in that case. Spoke to the king, and he promised to stop the violence against NCR citizens. So yeah, I actually have a lot of stories to tell, and I'm just gonna make another channel for these stories because
My buddies
sometimes
at Camp McCarran are breathing easy.
sometimes I
The
just
team's leader
play games. Like my other channel, I mainly play games, right? And then I tell stories and the gameplay, but it's not about the story. It's like gameplay first. So if you're not interested in the game, then you'll miss the story, and that could work in a live stream environment where, you know, there's always new people and I could tell the same story over and over again. But in a video form, it doesn't really work. And it's not that I don't want to live stream, it's that I kinda can't. Like, my laptop sucks, man. But I'm building a PC though, so that might change in the future. Yeah, tell me about your liar story. Like, what's the worst? As in, like, the most useless lie that people lie about. Thank you for watching and see you.